Hello and welcome to Mindful Moment. My name is Debbi H. I'm an associate marriage and family therapist supervised by Carol Dietrich, LMFT, at Cancer Support Community, California Central Coast. I'd like to talk about mindfulness as it relates to families with children and teens. Mindfulness is the practice of bringing a gentle, accepting attitude to the present moment. Oftentimes, we think of mindfulness as a practice we do on our own, or as something that adults do. However, teaching our youth mindfulness has major benefits. When youth learn to practice mindfulness, it can promote emotional regulation, an increased ability to focus, and plants the seeds for a lifelong wellness, among many other things. Further, when we engage in mindful activities together, it promotes family time and bonding. These benefits are extremely helpful for families who might be facing a loved one's cancer diagnosis. Therefore, mindfulness is encouraged as a type of coping strategy for people of all ages. So, how do we engage in mindfulness as a family? I'll provide a couple of specific activities in a few moments, but the key is to make the activity fun and relatable. It is important to explain what mindfulness is in a way that the child can understand. It is also important to set it up as a game or fun activity, as kids tend to enjoy those. It might take some creativity, but it is often helpful to use the youth's interests or existing routine to inspire the creation of mindful activities. One activity that you can engage in together as a family is a mindfulness walk. On this walk, you simply note what is coming to your senses, what you're seeing, hearing, smelling. For example, one person notes that they are hearing the wind through the trees. Then the next person notes that they are seeing a car driving, and so on. Keep in mind that on this walk, you're not trying to focus on having a conversation or focusing on thoughts, but rather what you're sensing. This can be adapted for young kids to be a game. You could call it a safari walk, where they'll identify as many items in nature as they can. You could call it a superhero walk, where superhero senses are used to describe the world around you. Another activity is having a mindful snack time. You can turn it into a taste test, in which everyone tastes a familiar food with their eyes closed and describes the food as though they were eating it for the first time. Instead of focusing on judgments like if the food is tasty or not, you want to know things like, what is the texture like? How would you describe the flavor? You could also use a mealtime to demonstrate deep breathing. You ask them to smell the food they are about to eat by taking a big deep breath in and pausing. Then you ask them to blow the food to cool it down, thus exhaling. This could be done a few times and then can be used with imaginary food at other times when a deep breath is needed. I hope you have found this time helpful and useful in some way. At Cancer Support Community, our goal is to help those who have been impacted by cancer, including families. If you feel your family could benefit from support through a loved one's cancer experience, please call us at 805-238-4411 or email us at programs@cscslow.org for more information. Have a mindful day.